YouTube send a notification them. One more the top shelf morning, you know. One more the morning there. Send a notification, YouTube. Send a notification, YouTube. Make we get the party started. No, some shit test out. That's something they do. Now we can't test it out. May just do that. Alright, YouTube, send a notification now. Send a notification on my YouTube. When I hear me clearly, there was some reasoning my people, cause I don't know brand that thing go already, you know. You see me? Yeah. Reason music or reason life. My little tagline really I say, bless up to the whole of the people them. YouTube go and send a notification them. Who forward and come hear the reasoning? Greatness and great things in store for you. See me? Who not hear it I do so them can catch it on the play forward. People may ask if you like up the stream, please and thanks. Yeah, double tap the screen, people. Think themselves if they're on your phone, you have to double tap it. Although you can come, well, correct it with the, I correct it with Sasha is a share moderator. Big up yourself, Sasha is. Sasha is always forward through and, you know, moderate the thing them properly, and we have to give thanks to that. You see me? Yeah, we have to give thanks to that. Like up the stream, people. 20 odd people there. Well, we see the likes just move a while ago. So double tap the screen. You see me? And give thanks. Today I'm going to talk about a topic I talked about before. I put a different perspective on it. See? And we'll get into it. So, Vybz Kartel have a thing where I do these days, right? Where I'm sing it in a song and we see him do it. See him? He might be positive. He might focus on positivity. See him? No negativity him not allow for creeping. My people, let me tell you the truth. You see, negativity is one of the easiest things for creeping. Easy. You know, nothing difficult. It's not hard, none at all. You're there upon the road and something upon the road, negativity. You're there and just thinking in your mind and you think negative. You're not even have to happen. You think about what happened before or what happened or what will happen in the future. Negativity is like a must. Can't go around negativity. But we get go around enough time of positivity. If you look on even in the media, you go up on the news, and when you check out the news, the first thing when news bring you negativity. I always say as a youth I grew up, why when the news start, them not start with positivity? I don't know if you never notice. Well, I don't know about other news station other than TVJ or locally. I don't really watch much international news, to be honest, because it full of beer negativity. People will say, yeah, you need to know what go on, you get to know what go on. But to be honest, I don't really need to know what go on. Yeah. What me need to know what go on is when me have control over and over myself. That's my viewpoint. If you find it different, no problem. To each his own. I don't need to bombard myself with negativity and thing. Because I'm tell you something. You see, negativity, it lead to a thing named fear. And then fear lead to a thing named doubt. And you see, when you have fear and doubt, it make you can't create the life you want. When you have fear and doubt, it make you can't create the life where you want. It make you can't be good. It make you can't feel happy. Make you can't get joy. Make you can't get peace. Because you fear everything and you doubt everything. That's what them say, doubt bars the way. And if it is where you are truly reach to a level where your life will go better in any way, you have to put aside fear and doubt. You see me? And that are the thing where may I say with the whole Vybz Kartel thing. Because when I tell you, know my thing, my thing are a little different. And that is why you see over the years, if you notice, and we not just talk it, we actually do it based on what you see. If you notice certain topics, I kind of load them out and I kind of load certain energy. From years now, you have vloggers where I try to get me to respond to them from 2019. But we don't know, 2025. You see me? And it's a thing where I always talk about. Even when you see teacher with it now and thing. If you can remember good and you follow with channel, you can know. Because guess what going on here now? You see when you have meds on a certain level still, I saw the reasoning, I saw it forwarding, It's like a download of one new program, So I ask the one them to download that program. And then I can't really ask on still because guess what going on? And when you ready, and when you see say necessary. You see me? At that time you go download it. When you see say just like how nobody can force you to download nothing on your phone. Seeing? And you have to download that when you ready. You see me? And you have to download that when you're ready. I just saw it go. You see me? Yeah, but as I said to you now, as it relates to attention, Zine, where they make a post on my page, for my TikTok. And as I say, I'm glad say me not really preach to nobody like get up every day and whatever. We just so we feel for say and say we dip on our heart and we move forward. You see me? Yeah. Because that is just life. You see me? It not good for their own people. I tell them something over and over and over again, bro. Don't do that in life. Don't do that. You waste your time and you waste your energy. You see me? You waste your time and I waste your energy. Use your time and use your energy wisely. You see me, I say? Yeah. That's why you see, if we there so now a certain topic come up, musically, we talk about them. And I don't know, I make sure I put this as a disclaimer too, because I know all the people them stay in the space. A lot of people don't really have the understanding to where I say, and people can really understand things based on the level where them there now. I say that again. People can only understand things based on the level where them there. And I really, each man perception govern him, I belief system govern him. You see me? Meaning say, me can there and I talk this now. And a man a listen and I say, I fuck cream attack. And next man I listen and say, yeah man, a fax him attack. And next man I listen and say, me not have time for hear what him say. You get what I say? Different mind. That's why when you look on what is truth, it's not so easy to decipher. Because each man can have his own opinion on different things. You see me? So you there say talk, and where you talk sound sensible, and to you it sound sensible, and next one I say a fuckery because him can't understand what you say. The understanding we him have is based on him own mind and how aware him is to where you are say. If him can't plug into what you say, him can't understand what you say. You see me I say? It's like him tap into a different radio frequency then, or a different TV channel. You see me? You would have come like, you there so now you watch TVJ, and next one I watch CVM. I see him TV, you know. But a man there somewhere else I watch TVJ, and you there so I watch CVM. Same TV two I now watch, but two different channels. You see me? So which part you put your attention important there now? You see me? Yeah, people, you can drop a donation, give thanks for the donation. Thanks in advance. And give thanks you like them too. Zin, all who like the stream, give thanks. All who are gonna like it, give thanks. All who donate already, give thanks for your donation. Them. All who are gonna donate in the future, give thanks again. Because guess what going on? You don't have to do none of that, you see me? A your choice. But as what I say now, see? As what I say now, you see where you put your attention, it's very important. Where you put your attention, my people, Sasha Ice. Where you put your attention is very important. One Love, where you put your attention is very important. Demi Frost, the same. Unruly G, where you put your attention important, my people. Remember, me no know you from nowhere. See? Me never seen you yet nor nothing. So, me just thought this because of the truth. See? I thought this because of the truth. We have to be cognizant. We have to be mindful. We have to be aware of where we put the attention. Why that? Why is that, Brando? It is stated that attention, and this is just one definition. And sometimes we don't have to anchor ourselves to definitions because just based on your level of understanding. But this is one possible definition. It is stated that attention is the extension of mental energy. See, I don't know, would I hear me say that already? Now, mental energy is like the currency where they use in other world. Yeah. You see me? Most of the world where you see there, so it build up off of attention. Me there so now, I want your attention. Somebody at your house, your woman, your man, your pitney, them want your attention. You dep on social media, scroll through, the people them want your attention. Artists are put out music, them want your attention. Somebody has sell something, them want your attention. The world build up off of attention. That's why your eyes them and your ears are so important. Because attention basically is when the senses them engaged in some form of activity. So it is the engagement of the senses in some form of activity. You see me? And that come from the mind. You have to be careful where you put your attention. Yeah, John No Star, show your face, brother. General, you have to listen, you know. Yeah, you have to listen. And again, if we attack them positive words, yeah, and you, it's like it can't sink in your brain, you have to see my face then that message are not for you general. You see me? Yeah, see if you can catch a next message somewhere else, my G. The same thing I talk about attention. Your attention is seeing the person's face. Your attention is not listening to the positive of the person I say, or oh, hopeful, or oh, this can bring my day forward or so. Same thing I talk about with attention. Which means that this is not for you then. I know your vibration, this my general. This is not your vibration. Well, not yet at least. You see me? Because to the ones that we are listen and know what go on, them would have realized that face not necessary, a words we I work with. And from the words important, then face can stay. You understand? Yes. So, my general, respectfully, I know your reasoning, my general. I know your reasoning. So, never bother ask your face. Just scroll on YouTube where you can see images. Because other images there on YouTube. You just want to see pictures. You know? So just go somewhere where you can see some pictures. Or pictures you want to see and somebody ears and somebody. You understand? So I know your vibration this. Put your attention where your heart is. And your heart not there so. Your vibration not there so. And that's why I say where a person attention the important. Now, to be honest still, you know, them reason and what me have a reason still, you know. Or where we there start talking. I know for everybody, you know. Yeah, not for everybody. The reason them for this some artists, this, and that's why you see a lot of the things them where you see transpire upon social media go on, you know. Even when you see on TikTok, you see man a this man and you see it and them a go on and people entertained by it. I really your vibration where you have, you know, and what the inner you it you go love, you know. You see, if you love violence, I because violence the inside of you. You see, if you love war, I because war inside of you. You see, if you love negativity, I because negativity inside of you. That's why I hear them say, as a man think it, so is he. People, you see, naturally have the propensity to move towards certain things. I because it naturally in them. And for you, for argue and try to get it out of them, you can't get it out. That's why I always advise people, say, and this is a thing when I learn long in a life. So if it take you long, nobody feel no way. I'm not go around you. It take me long in a life because guess what go on? You feel the need sometime when you say, I want to correct that person, I want to put them on a different path, I want to show them the light. But really and truly, a person can't come to certain level of reasoning, consciousness, light, anything you want to put in knowledge until them ready. No matter how good the teacher is, the learning of the individual is based on the student ability to be open. Here, no matter how good the teacher is. So this is not an indictment on the teacher if the student now learn. You get me? I say, no, I'm not going to bring it down because you got some people where that's why I'm not reason absolutes per se. But who understand. I'm not saying that if a teacher, if you run a test and say, boy, get a good teacher and so whatever. What will happen is that teacher, we can score better results, baby, because of them teaching method. And their teaching method is in turn more accessible towards the type of student. But at the end of the day, if the student them not willing to learn, bro, them not gonna learn. If them tell themselves that that subject is hard, if them tell themselves that subject is difficult, if them tell themselves say, boy, me can't pass a subject here, them not gonna pass it, bro. Masika have a tune where him say, let me tell you this, no maths not hard like life. Yo. But him say me go for everything me want. No maths not hard like life, brother. You see me? Yeah. And you can't really force people to do things. I wish I could have make the people them get this, but I can't force, you know, for understand that you can't force people. You have to comfortable with that, bro. Where you know and where you know and where you have in your brain and where you have in you cannot force people, bro. Me stop force people years ago. You have to know them something I'm a killer. Should even I use all the word killer, but you know Jamaican use a lingo there. Me G, you have to come to this conclusion. You cannot force anybody to do anything. That's our next part of the deep reason to in the morning. You can't force nobody if you do nothing. But them no want unless you go drug them, unless you go manipulate them one type of way. But people naturally, if you go do something naturally, of them own volition, them have to come to the conclusion there. That's how life stay. You see me? And all me go say to you still, you know. All me go say to you still, there's a lot of things where in a life where we not really meditate upon and we not really pray. But let me tell you this, bro. It is my belief and it is my experience. And sometimes you have to start with that. That much of what we see and much of what we hear, it end up determine what we do, what we become, and the fruits that we bear. The seeds of what we sow and the seeds of what we, or should I say, the seeds of what we see and the seeds of what we hear lead to the behavior and the words we bear. That's a bar. The seeds of sight and the seeds of what we hear lead to the fruits of the words and the behaviors we bear. Trouble in it, you know. Trouble in it. Or a solution in it. Which one is it? So, going back to the point of what I say with attention now, you have to be mindful of what you see and be mindful of what you hear. But guess what going on? It starts deeper than that because the ears and the eyes are receptors of the mind or the soul, whichever way you want to put it. So then, reason I might go to a deep, you know, every time I stay at the receptor part, you know. Yeah, but I stay at the receptor part. You have to become conscious of what you see, and you have to become conscious of what you hear. And where you feed yourself upon. I go on a joke because we in the world, but we don't really analyze the world, and we have to become more observant. You see, look at thing where them develop where they when the algorithm is not a noble or should I say it's not a novel concept. You get what I say? It's not something new. It's not something new. See? I'm going to say something to you now. You see the thoughts somewhere inside of your head is like you come like a radio station, you know, and you pick up on different thoughts daily. You ever see a thought just pop in your head, so where it come from? I know you create it, I know you whatever. It does start. What prompted it? What caused it? Probably you see something in the physical world and you start to think, yeah, but really and truly it's like it does pop in your head. We are pick up on thoughts. We are send thoughts and we are receive thoughts. Come like we are channels thoughts. Come like we are transmitter. You see me? Your eyes them and your ears them is like them are taking the information, them are store it in your subconscious mind, which is like the reservoir for information. It would call like your DNA. You get what I say? No objective reasoning per se, you know. No objective reasoning per se, my general. Can you say all a word there? What is objectivity, G? What is objectivity? My name never steer from the part. But you say all a word there, I question that word there, you know. Yeah, I question that word there as to what we truly know, what we truly hold on to, and how much of it we are run through the lens of our perception. And I say objectivity. You know? Because take for example the sentiment where them say numbers don't lie. Is that an objective fact? No, it isn't. Numbers lie all the time. No, numbers is not a concrete anchor all the time. Absolutely. Numbers don't lie absolutely. No, numbers lie all the time. Not say them lie more than when them tell the truth, because me not have the data for that. But the possibility of numbers lying exists. So are numbers truly objective? Remember, say numbers are data, you know, brother. And data have to be perceived or observed by an individual and presented, you know. They are observed, perceived, and presented. And during along the time of that observation, that perception, and that presentation, they can be falsified. That's a reality. But enough people not think so deep. How you truly know, as a critical thinker, how do you know that this is actually right? Lord Brando, allow that man. If I had 25, it's at 25. But oh, you know, and no lie them I tell. Oh, you know. And that's why as a critical thinker, you should say, based upon so and so and so. Always say that. I learned that something from me younger and something I try to carry me. Based upon so and so. Always quote your source. Is a credible way of a talk and think. A critical thinking that 101. Quote your source. Sometimes because of ego want make it look like me, get the data or me, say it. No. Quote your source. And that's how wisdom begin. Wisdom begin when a man can quote him source. Boy, based on what me hear them say on TikTok or based on where nobody think say it a go sound like hearsay. Because some people feel that the quality of the information decrease when them say based on so and so, you know. So a man just present it like a theme one. But some of the time, really and truly, as somebody you hear it from, quote your source. Be brave. Quote your source. Don't use fear. Don't make fear lead the way. Quote your source, man. Because some of the times, make your source go up on the judgment seat or the hard seat, not you. Because you never do the research. You never count it physically. So how do you know? You say no because they're algorithm, but you know them system. You have to say based on that. Just like when me put up a charts them or any chart, me say based on YouTube. Based on this. No make it look like a you, man. Never make it look like a you. Humility teach you that. Wisdom teach you that. Because really and truly, if you aspire towards truth, and what truth is, I'm not really you. So you say based on so and so, it said that. And when you operate that way, they show so you question things. Because when you're reasoning absolute, you're not question it, you know. You just say, I saw it must go, I saw it definitely go. And most Jamaicans love that reasoning there. That's why even enough time we don't hold certain reason, we don't want to hold it. But we hold it still. Because you have some ones where we listen. Because their mind might open a certain way. Because openness is important, you know. You see me? But all heap of the youths them now go listen, brother. And the elder them worse. Enough time we say the youths them not listen. I elder worse not listen. You ever hear them say, you can't teach an old dog new trick? And that's why sometimes we question what the youth them not listen. You never used to listen when you're young, and you not listen when you're old. Here's some elder. The youth them not you used to listen. You're older now. You listen now. Once a person hear new concept, brother, once the concept is new, once the idea is a novel one, you get what I say? It will get rejected. Because the brain and people in general, as when they talk about the algorithm, it like consistency. Consistency is efficiency. And all systems love efficiency. All systems inherently love efficiency. All of them. And consistency is efficiency. That is why your body stay the way it stay. It have a thing named homeostasis. That means if you get cold, if the area where you're in, if the environment where you're in and now get cold, the body start do things to maintain the temperature of about 37 degrees, thereabouts. That's what the body call homeostasis. Balance. There must be some compensation for bring it back to it. So the body start do something where it for do. You get what I say? Yeah. But as I'm telling you still, you see with the attention thing, through the rest of your day today, through the rest of your week, because I'm Monday week started, I'm Monday now, you know, the week start. Just be careful where you put your attention. You see, man, enough time I talk about that thing, and it's a thing I love talk about because it's a thing I find out, say, one of the most important thing towards living as a human being on the earth, yeah, where you put your attention. Because a lot of time where you put your attention is what you become. And truth be told, where you put your attention is what you already are. And that is why it's so difficult to change focus. That is why it's so difficult for people to change. Because a lot of times, what you are focused on is what you already are. So how you going to change it then, Brando? You must self-examine who you are and find out who you truly are. And find out what cause your programs them for run the way them are run. Why you are the way you are. Why you think the way you think. Why do you feel the way you feel. You get what I say? Because really and truly, what you love is who you already are. If I hear them say, as a man think it, so is he. Yeah. He must think that way that him like the attention of them things because him naturally have it in him already. Why we should have change, Brando? You don't have to change. You can't stay the way it is. What say you have to change? Just as I said though, say, it's like sometimes when I find people do, it's like them try have them cake and eat it. Because it's like you want positive, but you have negative ways of looking upon things and negative approach. You know? It's like you try go one direction, but you go the other direction and try reach there. It kinda not make sense. It not add up. Just that are the thing, you know. Not wrong if you want to go that direction there. It's like you're there downtown now. And you have to either go St. Thomas or you have to go Portmore. You know St. Thomas the east, Portmore that the west. From the perspective of downtown. Zane or half a tree. Anyone. It's like a man want to go St. Thomas, but he might travel in a west direction. And he might cuss all the way and say, oh, me not read St. Thomas, oh, me not read St. Thomas. So nothing wrong if you want to go west. If you choose to go west, you go west, but don't cuss or you not reach a east. That's the reasoning. Don't cuss or you not reach a east and I wonder you not reach a east. You not go eastward direction, bro. You go westward direction. So you not reach a east. Well, you might end up reach. Because if one travel far enough west, it may end up east, you know. So you have to go way, travel. As them say the world a globe and go round until they end up reach back. I don't know. Probably that's how you go reach. But it'll take a lot of time, a lot of energy and whole heap of frustration. That's just that I go on. But my people, the attention. You see me? Yeah. Yeah. Just careful how you put it and where you put it, you see me? And be willing to ignore stuff. It's not easy, you know, because I can't tell you, I live the life every day. I'm a human like you know. You see me? So I know what we go through every day. It's not easy, but some of the time them, you're in some situation, you have to put your ego upon a pause. You have to put your emotion upon a pause. Don't make your ego and your emotion get the best of you. Somebody say something to you, me have to answer, me have to answer. No, you don't have to answer him, and you don't have to answer her. Just a song. Just try to think positive. Try to improve yourself by doing this, because a lot of bad decisions, a lot of misjudgment, a lot of bad behavior and bad results are because people ego and them emotions never in a check. Enough man we see end up in a prison, enough man we see dead. Are because them rational mind never a rule. A ego and them emotions did a rule. And it proven time and time again, when the ego and the emotions are rule, a destruction. Emotions have them place, you know, because every experience bring forth an emotion, you know, everyone. But that, while the experience in itself is fixed, right? The emotions that you experience as a result of that experience and what you do with it and the behavior we have after is based on your mind. In other words, somebody can bad drive me right now. You're up on the road and somebody bad drive you. One man go suck your mother out of batty boy. Rare. Next man him just shake him head. I said them people are come like them last in the world, man. And just take him a time and cruise and go back to where I do. See that? Two we experience it, you know. But the response different. Or response different. You know go follow up the man. Batty boy drive him down, licking him car, everything two twos when you look, you see yarn him a war, him shoot you, you shoot him, all kind of something happen. What you think cause all of that? Here where you are going to say, him make me do it. That me a slave then, man. That mean you're a slave then, man. That mean you're a victim. That mean you're not truly grow then. Because if you keep on and say, him make me do it or she make me do it, that mean you're not in control. Who in control? You're going to say she, and not really she in control. Are your emotions in control? Are your ego in control? You have to rise above your ego and your emotions. And that's the challenge we as humans. We have to do that. If we are going to grow, if we are going to make better decisions, if we are going to live the life we love, and what we want, and what we desire, and the best life. Because at a moment, something can happen. And based on how you respond to it, I go determine your future, your survival, whatever it is. You can't just be led by your emotions. So a man there, so now I might choose a woman, I might choose or she choose a man, a girl, I just how the girl look. Same thing with even this cartel thing. Or boy, I'm not going on still, but we understand it. The people them dense as it relates to how them view a partner. The partner fi have breasts, them fi have body. I not tell you say I'm not drawn to physical. I am very drawn to physical. I love attractive women. But choosing a woman where you go there with her where you love should not be solely based on that. Likewise with the woman. It's not just about the physical. If you just go there with somebody because of the physical, that means you can deal with anybody. And that's why people cheat anytime. Because if you have a woman you're so sexy, you are going to find a woman. You have woman in the world sexier than your woman. So if a sexy make you choose woman, you will forever be choosing woman. If a handsome make woman choose man, them a go forever choose man. All when them there with the one them have. Because handsome is a thing where vary. Same so with sexy, same so with pretty. There must be something else deeper than that. It must have to do with her mannerism, how she talk, how she dare feel. There's certain intrinsic qualities where she have what other persons don't have, or where him have what other people don't have, my bro. Me some people are talking, she not have no body, she white, she that, bro. If I there so uno there. And then when them people don't, man a dog, woman a bitch, woman a user, woman, bro, una the same thing like the people we are using, would not say that. Una project from una self, the mates, them and the people them una attract. Cause so una mind stays, una ga attract junker and dog. Cause uno is of the dog and junker mentality. That's why una attract. Cause so una think. People think say you loving a person have to do with the skin color. Have to do with if them have big bottom, if them have stiff breasts, if them have muscles. I want to don't wonder why this, him left me. She left me. I saw nothing, bro. That's what hot in the street, as them say in a boondocks. That is the end all and be all. Cartel find him woman now and there with him woman now. Yeah, some people I say, she white, no, she for black. First thing is not your choice. And that's one next thing I want to talk about too. The amount of investment we place in other person's life need to be curtailed. It need to be addressed. The amount of investment where you put in a somebody else's life. Yo, you could have invest in a Barita, or invest in a Scotia group, The investment that you put this, you could have put in a Barita or Scotia, The amount of investment where people put in other people's personal decisions. If you talk about music, that's fine. That's our home topic. Like over there, so talk our life or whatever. But a person's personal choice. No, him shouldn't do that. No, she shouldn't do that. And some people have strong opinions too, But not talk like a passing opinion. Well, I don't like his girl. Move along. Or me not like who she attack to move along. Yeah, some people invested day in, day out. Today, tomorrow, in the morning, in the evening. Upon the next person personal life. No, bro. No, man. Yeah, move like a NPC, man. Yeah, move like a NPC in a game of life, man. No, man. One of them background character there. You ever see all play Street Fighter yet and you see two man them there start fight. And you have some people on the background and wave and I go. I saw you move like one of them people. But they run at the background as a wave. And if nobody never really truly zoom into them people run at the background yet. But if you zoom into them might make the same moves them. It's like them program as the man say. Just program for move. So you see a woman a move, a wave her hand. I saw you move that like an NPC. Or you play any of them fighting game there online, you have some background people. I saw your life I gotta move, bro. I saw your life I gotta move, man. You have to pay attention to your own thing, fambo. You see me? Yeah, man, I saw it have to go, man. Yeah, don't have independent movement, can't think for themselves. Don't have a thought for themselves, you see me? Them thoughts programmed by other people, bro. I said it have to go still because I remember, in the game of life still, Because I'm going to digress. Because in the game of life still, I saw it have to go. You have to, just like in the game, you have some NPC. Yeah, I saw it have to go. Yeah, it have to go, so. So I not cuss and say everybody for change. Everybody can't change, Brando. Everybody can't change, peeps. We know that. We know that everybody can't change. But as I say, where your energy goes is where your attention go there. And from your energy I go somewhere. Alright, I'm show you vibes. Because we are wrap up now. Like one gift. I show you something. One of the most important things that you have been given as an individual is a mind. With your mind, with your consciousness, with you, you have the ability to create whatever world you want to create. That is the gift that you are given. You have the ability to create. When you're reading at the Bible, these things is not just, oh, me a Christian. Or what? We lose the plot, bro. No, me a Christian. No, me a Muslim. No, me a this. There is certain hidden and universal truth that all of them share. If you just look behind everything and just look on the principle of what them are trying to show you, most of them have principles behind them, common principles, universal principles. You see me? Immutable principles. You are a creator. Your thoughts and your emotions help to create, manifest, whatever word you want to splash on it. Because words are just like a signpost pointing to the actual thing. Words are just what we use to communicate. And sometimes we get so bogged down, alright. We come like a no, the right word, no. Me if you say manifest, no, say create, no. And sometimes the reasoning, if you have understanding, you will get that creation, manifestation. They're my brother, if not the same person. I just different people I use different words. And sometimes a man take all 30 minutes to talk about the difference of the words, and we all know what we are trying to say. The whole that we create daily. You see me? And we create based on where we think, based on our actions, based on our behavior. Pay attention to where you pay attention to. Yeah. You see me? If a positive, a positive. If a negative, a negative. You see me? Anything you meds it you get. You see me? Yeah. Pay attention. And just like attention is like a currency, you notice I pay them say. Pay attention. Spend your time wisely. Them something they I not just so And something them I try to show you, hear them say spend time, save time, invest time. You know the same thing with them I say? Just like how them when I put it to money, it's like a currency, man. It's like a currency of the universe. Pay attention. That means if you are pay attention, you get something in return, But clot. Where you pay for. We can lock off your life now. I say where you pay for. And when you get it and bring it home, where you cost about it for. Where you pay for. And when you get it, where you cost about it for. Pay attention. If you pay attention to negativity is like a product where people are sell every day. Somebody bad driver, somebody on the road tell you something, somebody on the media post something, whatever, and it's a product them a sell and you do a pay attention. You collect the negativity now have it. What you think it are do with you? Then you of course say, boy, me deal with it. And you pay for it. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. You use their attention to purchase negativity, to purchase hatred, to purchase guilt, to purchase sadness, to purchase anger, and as a result, you have the product. It's simple as that. People, enjoy on the day now. Mess up and big up with yourself. You get what you pay for, that's all I say. You see me? Yeah, so as I say, you know how you go more time brand with music, reason the music, and next time in reason in life. All throughout, all we are reasoning two of them together. And we still have some new things forward in terms of channel. But we have to meds, my people. And we have to wise, my people. And if we're not wise, and it's not for you just, even going back to the cartel part, we say, oh, cartel I do it, and yo, look how the man just smart. Look how the man just, what it always used to baffle me, or people used to say them somewhere, because why cartel read, Why, is that, man, I tell you what wrong with we as human. And it's an observation of mine. We love worship people. We don't really want to be like them, because there's a doubt within we, so we can't reach to that level. I mean, not if you reach the level of Kartel or sell out Barclay, so that is not the point. The point is having the mindset of being positive, of being determined, of using your willpower to achieve what you want. That is what I talk about. Because we all are going to do the cartel things them in our own way or have the ability to do. But in your job, in your family life, in your growth as a human being, and that part them I talk. We love worship people. Jesus come and him live and whatever. Worship, worship, worship. I'm not saying enough for worship Jesus. That's what I say. To each his own. The point of me I say is sometimes when you worship a thing, it's like you're not even trying to be like it. And you defeat the purpose of worshiping it in the first place. Because I realize when people worship things, them not try to be like it. Because it's like you put it so far off from you that you're not, why him the way over there, so I'm never go bother try. You can't try, man. And that defeat the purpose. Because I follow Jesus, why if I follow him, for example, if I'm Christian, if I'm in another religion, I saw it stay. But it's like once we get into this idea of worship, it's like we put on, it would have come like you're in a class and you find out say somebody bright. Yo, that you the bright, you see? Me saying bright, you see, one just start calling bright, because like, you know what about one try get 100 again, you know. Because him bright, 100 for him, and not for me. Me say she smart, you see. Me say she pretty, you see. Me say them this, you see. You see, once you see you start put up people on it's like you tell yourself you can't attain it, you know. Me think subconsciously a lot of people do that. Once you put the person upon a pedestal, that's so you yourself no one go nowhere near it. Yeah, man, that have him, he's so great. You can't great to man. But today I have a song where say you can do what you can be what you want to achieve what you want. Bounty Killer say you can be a star to not make them discourage you, make these words nourish you. But a long time Killer sing them song, you know. You can do what you want to achieve what you want. Bounty Killer say you can be a star to not make them discourage you, make these words nourish you. Rare, and you can flourish too. I don't even remember which song that. It just jumped to my brain, but I remember as a youth I listen to that. Bounty Killer say you can be a star. Remember, your music has always been there. You know? Remember, I listened to that and I said, back in a school days, I said, Bounty Killer say you can be a star too. Now make them discourage you, make these words nourish you. Then you can flourish too. I remember what him said, but I know him say flourish. Yeah, bro. Greatness there for every man, bro. Every man in his own way. I ain't need for bad mind, man, I look on them. Boy, I feel like I enter bad mind in a worshiping too, you know. Because you really not see your own greatness, you know. I know you don't see your own greatness, you know. It's a next man greatness you see. When you truly see your greatness and see that man, the greatness, and there's a love there. And I don't say you're not worshiping because you're grateful and can bestow the respect upon him, but at the same time, you see your greatness too. You see power within you too. And you see what him do for reach to where him do. You see me? But sometimes you don't see the greatness in yourself. As me tell you, you know, teacher says something, you know, I don't know if him still a whole him say, think for yourself if you don't see yourself as God then with the sense. It kind of sound a way, you know. But it's not God in the sense of say, yeah, the Almighty. But sister, God reside in you. And that it mean. Sister, you are the physical manifestation of God. You are like the fingers where God are used to do different things. And the hands, you are like the physical part of God where I use. I know you are God, you are not the God in the sky. But sister God in you, that's why them tell you greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. See the power in you. See the greatness in you. Because if you're not going to see it in you, nobody else not going to see it in you, neither enough fambo. Bless up and big up on yourself, you know, we're out.